Hey everyone, welcome to another week. This week, where are we?
Well, at the moment we're at Kathleen Springs, which is on the way from Uluru to Kings Canyon. So about 30 k's out from Kings Canyon, I think.
Yep, so this week we're going to go Kings Canyon. We're going to do the loop around the top to the West McDonnell Range and then into Alice Springs to get the car repaired. So follow us along, like the video, subscribe, and yeah, check out our adventures. All right, thanks guys.
Thanks guys.
Oh yeah, good job Mum.
Getting there.
Yeah, kids love burgers. There's no fights at dinner time when you're making burgers, is there? It's 30 k's west of the Kings Canyon Resort, and it's a free spot. So Kings Canyon wanted $70 a night for an unpowered site.
Two adults, two kids.
Yeah,
family rate.
Which is, I mean,
pretty
you're in the middle of nowhere. It's a standard cost, but phew, we'd just rather drive and get a free spot and have a look at the spot we've got. It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
I'd pay $70 to camp here, I would.
I don't know, I don't need it.
I don't know. What do you reckon, Dad? Worth a walk down?
Yeah, definitely.
It's not far.
Yeah.
Nice and cool in here.
I mean, you'd be pretty tempted if you're in a hurry to fly straight past Kathleen.
It's the best place.
Kathleen Springs and go straight to Kings Canyon, but this really is like, it's a simple little walk. It's a really good pathway, easily accessible. I don't know, wheelchairs or prams or whatever. And at the end, you get a big reward with this gorgeous waterhole. So yeah, it's really lovely. And it's nice and cool at the very end of the walk too. So,
And the seat.
Just a few flies.
Besides.
yeah, the flies are pretty bad though. I don't know if you can see them. But the flies are pretty bad everywhere out west, so it's not, you know, nothing different.
Morning everyone. Today we are going to, where are we going?
Kings Canyon.
Kings Canyon. I've got a memory like a fish.
Yeah.
Kings Canyon, we're going to do the REM walk with the kids. Had a great night camp. It was really nice. Got a big thank you to Jason and his family. These guys are legends. We camped next to them last night and we got to talking, and they headed to Alice Springs a few days before us. They're going to drop the original power steering hose off to the drive shop where they can make up a new one, so they'll be hopefully ready for us Monday morning to pick up. So Jason and your family, if you're watching this, thanks guys, really appreciate your help. Hope you enjoy those beers too, mate. It's the least I can do. He begged me not to take him. He didn't want him, and I said no, you got to take him, mate. It's the least I can do. And it shows the the Australian spirit when you're solo traveling. You know, every other solo traveler out there knows what it's like. They'll help you out. All you got to do is ask, pop your bonnet, and people will come out of the woodworks to help you out.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's the greatest thing about Australia. The people are just the best. So
Yeah.
big shout out to all those Australian travellers out there. Thanks guys, because everyone, we know whenever we pull up, someone will slow down, make sure we're right, we give the thumbs up and they give thumbs up, and so shout out, give yourselves a pat on the back.
Yeah, it's a common courtesy. Like if you see someone with their bonnet up and there's no one else around, you just check in. Yeah, because it can be quite remote out here, and
yeah, you got to help each other. So Yep. All right. We'll get to this walk and yeah.
Get some good footage of you guys today. The free camp was 27 or 28 kilometers away from Kings Canyon, so it's just a little drive, but you know, you're saving $65 and it's actually at a really nice scenic lookout.
Beautiful. If
So,
you're self-sufficient,
yeah.
just definitely go there. It's a magical spot. I love it.
Yeah.
Dingoes. We heard the dingoes howling
Dingoes
last
howling last night and this morning. Really cool.
Heard the owls. Owls hooting. Kids had a great time playing with Jason and his and
Albert
their
and
kids.
Tom, I think.
Yep.
Sonia's.
Yep.
Bye.
All right, let's get going.
Okay.
So we're doing the loop track, the loop circuit at Kings Canyon, and right at the start you've got to do the big climb. Once you're up there it's pretty flat going, you don't climb too much in elevation, but right at the start it's like straight up, whoa, and it's huge.
Slow down a bit. Amazing.
This is pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
What do you reckon about this walk?
Oh, I reckon this is amazing.
So I don't know if I mentioned it, this is a 3 to 4 hour walk and the kids are already puffed from the last couple of days, but they're doing a good job. And it's these are ancient sand dunes.
How long have we been walking for?
20 minutes.
Feels like we've been walking for 3 hours.
Have a look at this, we're in the shadows right now.
Look, 2021.
Yeah.
So it's 12:15 and you wouldn't expect there to be any shade on this walk, but at the top there's a little bit of shade. This would be a nice spot to cool, like if it was a really hot day, to cool down a little bit.
Yeah. This is.
You were bobcat.
Oh well, it gets better and better the more you go. So if you're out this way, you definitely got to get yourself over to Kings Canyon, have a look and do the loop walk.
But it takes a while.
You know what, you just got to take your time, and because it does say check your fitness level before you leave, but seriously, like anyone could do this, and you just stop when you start feeling your heart rate go up. If you're feeling a little bit stuffed or parched, have a drink. This is amazing. This is the one I would recommend doing.
Yeah.
With or without kids, like just support them and encourage them, and they'd be fine. They'll get there.
I sucks inside it. Ooh. See, I told you. Oh yeah, that's what
Oh. Look at these kids. Feels like we're in an ancient auditorium, doesn't it? Surrounded by these peaks.
Echo.
She'll play. She'll.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Next one.
Come and have a look.
It's a good view, but make sure you don't fall off. This is what could really kill you if you fall off.
Oh yeah. Have a look
Whoa,
at this.
pool.
Stay back from the edge.
Look, there's like a little pool.
Yeah.
Ellie, if you look down there, there's like a little pool. Can someone...
Oh, we're up high now. Almost halfway, but every time you turn a corner, there's something new to look at. It's very unique, this walk. It's fabulous. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You're up so high, you can see the plains out below. You got the cliff on the other side. We got the kids. The kids are loving it. They're parkouring over all the rocks and obstacles.
Yeah, which is a bit of a worry. I keep saying, don't hurt yourself.
Look at them. You think they'd be worn out? Look at them climbing up there. I don't think
So
they're supposed to
get
climb
off
that way.
that. The
climbing.
arrow says straight past it, not up it.
End of, yeah. End of...
Holy moly. This is a crazy lookout. Oh,
I wrote die.
so we're on the other side of the cliff face now. We're heading back. It's a long walk.
Oh, yeah, but you know, plenty of places to stop and rest. And
Yeah. Yeah, the
time and-
kids are doing well, but my legs are getting a bit sore.
Yeah. Hey.
We've got to go over this cliff Oh my gosh. Are you kids not scared?
No.
Oh, look at this. It's just a sheer cliff.
Why? Why would you be terrified?
I can see the car park, guys.
Hey, the car park. It's been a great day.
Yeah,
These
it's been a good day, actually.
these kids have surprised me.
I'm so proud of them.
I haven't heard too much whinging at all. Like maybe once or twice they said, oh, I'm getting a bit tired, but
We're hungry.
hungry. Yeah, luckily Larissa brought plenty of food. She's good like that. Her bag is like the phone booth from Doctor Who. I don't know where all this food came from. It was just sandwiches, biscuits, chippies, fruit, more fruit, muesli bars, bananas, sultanas, pear, watermelon, rock melon. Like, what the heck? All right, we're nearly back. All right, guys, we're going to head back to the same camp we were last night because it's free. So staying there, we've saved $130 and probably cost us $10 in fuel to travel there and back twice. Beautiful spot too. I would pay the money to camp up there. Yeah, so we're going to go camp back up there, have a cruisy afternoon, kick back, take my boots off, and maybe have a cold beverage or two, eh?
Oh, look at the kids, they're just fearless.
They are sprinting back to the car, which is quite dangerous.
Bit of a worry down the hill. Guys, just slow down and wait for us, please.
Oh, yeah, this is a magic spot. Out here in the outback, in the Northern Territory, the bottom of the Northern Territory, there is something around every corner, something to see, there's something to do. And it's just an adventure. It is, like I said on one of the previous trips, once you cross the border into the Northern Territory, it's the land of the brave. It is, you know, you've got to have your wits about you, a bit of courage, and, you know, a bit of faith, and take that plunge. I nearly fell. All right, we'll catch you later. See you guys.
Road's a little bit bumpy. Just
rough as guts.
rough as guts.
Yeah, drop another 5 psi out of the tyres. Only thing you can do. Good. Hopefully that'll help a little bit more.
Yep. So when you get to the sign, the intersection back up there, it's bitumen for a while, and we had this discussion. Maybe we should air up, and we said, oh, we'll just go around the corner. And lucky we did, because then it's rough as guts. So check out the view of Goss's Bluff. So there's a lookout called Tyler Pass Lookout, which is just after Goss's Bluff for drive track. I think it's about maybe 20 k's from Redbank Gorge. We've just pulled up for a quick stop, stretch our legs, and a look at the view. 360-degree views everywhere. Just beautiful. Looking around at the spots at Redbank Gorge. They don't make it easy for trailers, that's for sure. Some of them are driving this one. This spot looks alright.
Oh, this is alright.
Yeah, I think so.
Right one will be out here. I don't know, hopefully we can get pigs in the ground.
Yeah.
Get them there and... Morning.
Morning.
Beautiful spot.
Yeah, lots of budgies.
Yeah. All set up. So we're over here at Redbank Gorge. It's $7.70 per family per night in the national park. Another beautiful spot. There's a gorge here. There's gorges all along the West McDonnell Range. We're going to go explore this week. And yeah, we're going to kick back, slow down a lot this week, and then we'll get the power steering all sorted out, hopefully. Beautiful spot in these trees. There's birds everywhere. They've got pit toilets, which are really quite nice. They're not smelly or anything. If you need them, we've got our own, but there's always the option of using it. There's nice barbecues too. And have a look at this spot. It's beautiful.
Close the door yourself, Joe.
Oh, gee!
All right, we're at Redbank Gorge. We're walking up the creek bed to get to the waterhole at the end. Might be a bit cold for a swim though.
Yeah.
But I'm in such a good mood. We just ran into Jason and his family, and they've dropped the hose off and they're getting a new one, and it's going to be ready for us Monday morning from Alice Springs. So what a weight off my shoulders that is. I'm so happy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I could kiss you, Jason. Mwah. Anyway, we're going to enjoy this walk and hopefully not get lost. Which way do we go?
Yeah, well, the walk's only 1.2 kilometres from the car park. We've decided to walk on the creek bed.
The Northern Territory and the West McDonnell Range has got some great walks on it.
Okay.
Like just being at home, a lot of the walks you go on is you're walking for a couple hours to get to a lookout, and there's a nice lookout and then you go back. But all along these walks, you're climbing over rocks, you're looking at awesome gorges and water
And caves.
and caves, and you're interested the whole way.
Oh.
This is, look at this. Whoa. I haven't even looked up there yet. Look at it.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
This place, I've said it a few times, the Northern Territory, especially with a bit of water in it, it is spectacular, isn't it? Like, holy moly. It must be, I don't know if it's just because I'm in a good mood now, but wow, this place.
Lots to look at, no?
Just want to soak it all in. Look at the kids.
I'm trying to.
Hey? Hey? Just about to get bitten by a rabid bat. Aren't you, buddy? Go.
I'm not going in.
Swim.
I don't want to.
Get in the water! Get in the water! Only one way. Get in cold water. So in Redbank Gorge, you can go up and go exploring. It's pretty cool. It's cold water though, but have a look at this. Oh, jeez, man, it's cold. I don't know how cold this water is. But it's cold. You gotta be careful. Oh my gosh, have a look at this. Look at this. Have a look at this. Holy moly. Have a look at this. It snakes in and around. Keeps going. It's above me. This is the way I come in through there. It is cold. I am freezing. Heel off. Deep.
The one thing is, when you're camping, usually you always need a washing machine.
You
No
do.
matter how far or near you go to your house.
Yeah. How many times do you go away on a weekend
Comment down below.
and you come back and you got a mountain of washing to do?
I mean, it's just beautiful.
Mm.
This is easy, but
Yep.
see, it even says easy wash in the washing machine.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, we just picked this up from Snowy's and I made a frame up. There's another video. Just check it in our profile. Morning, everyone. So part of what we do on the road is in the morning, Larissa will give the kids a school lesson.
boring.
Yeah, kids don't like it, but something they got to do.
Oh yeah, they both told me today that they were having a sick day, and I'm like, no.
All right. So what are we doing today, guys? Numbers?
Time, money, and fractions.
Time, money, and fraction.
We got the different colour front covers, but the same.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Haley's doing a bit of revision, and then I've got some other worksheets. Twinkle's a really good website for printing off. Twinkle is a really good website. Twinkle's a really good website for printing off worksheets that align with the curriculum. These booklets are really good because they've got everything in it. So, yeah, so we're just doing a little bit of work today, and then...
Yep, and then we can go enjoy the rest of the day. Get this over and done with. Hey everyone, good morning. Today we have driven about 25 kilometres east from campsite towards Ormiston Gorge, and it's another beautiful waterhole, beautiful scenery. It's a nice drive, isn't it?
It's absolutely gorgeous.
So we're on the Ghost Gum Walk right now, the little one. We're not going on the loop because me and Jared's still a bit too small to go on that. So yeah.
So we went to the lookout.
Yep, and then we're going to go down to the waterhole. But if anyone ever, you think of the Northern Territory, you think it's flat and dry and quite a boring sort of a country, but it's beautiful, isn't it? There's mountains and hills and scenery everywhere.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed with the West McDonnell Ranges.
It's spectacular.
Wait to see Adam's construction on the roof. So you can't collect it in the National Park. Oh my God, Adam. That's humongous. No wonder.
That's 20 Ks.
It's funny, we passed this guy and he was almost driving off the road away from Adam. And then I looked at a photo on Adam's phone. But anyway, we got some firewood.
Check this pizza out, eh?
That's the one that touched me earlier, so I didn't grab it. That was the one mosquito who landed on my iPad.
Ooh, looks good.
Yeah, I think it looks good and the base doesn't need much.
No?
Dad's sitting here.
Yeah.
Sit on time lapse.
That's it, guys.
Chef Haley and Mum have been working.
Super hard. Thanks,
If you're
guys.
wondering why I have a walking stick, I was parkouring today and I fell over on an unstable rock.
Yeah, big bruise on your butt.
Haley got me this. It's not on my butt, it's just here.
Yeah.
I just fell over, so.
This morning we're moving on. We've had 3 nights at Redbank Gorge, and yesterday we checked out Ormiston Gorge, and we're going to check out a couple more today on the way to Alice Springs. So if you're new to the series, we've got a brand new power steering pump that's failed and the hose that's failed. So we're waiting out until Monday morning where we can pick up those parts. We'll fit those parts ourselves. We'll do a service and all the greasy stuff all in one day. We've got to stock up because it was 2 weeks before when we left Alice Springs, went down to Uluru, done the Marini loop, and we've sort of been about 6 days now since we stocked up at Uluru.
Yeah.
So we're getting pretty low on stock, so we'll stock up at Alice Springs.
Yeah.
And then continue south.
Yeah, so it's been a beautiful stop in at the West McDonnell Ranges, which we were worried with the power steering that we might miss. So glad that we haven't missed it. The kids have been pretty rapt to see the gorges, and they've done the walk without complaining as well to Redbank Gorge and Ormiston Gorge. Both are pretty easy with kids, and yeah, it's just really beautiful out here. It gets really cold at night, doesn't it?
Really cold.
Really
cold. So about 2 weeks ago we had heat wave conditions, and now at night time it's down in the single digits.
Yeah, I think it would have been 6 or 7 degrees last night, maybe a bit colder, I don't know.
Yeah, so this is the first trip we've been on where we've had any mechanical issues. And, you know, it's always been a fear of mine, having a mechanical issue on a trip. But I suppose having this at the start of our trip, it's been a good test that we can work through the problem. We can phone people up from the sat phone, organise parts. So yeah, it's been a good test, and I think we're doing quite well getting through the issue.
Adam's been a little bit stressed, I'm not going to lie. He's been
very stressed,
very worried about it. Every time we stop and the bonnet goes up, I just, I don't know, not much I can do except keep the kids out of his way while he's having a moment under the bonnet.
It's not just the fact that it's leaking, it can then damage the power steering box. We've also got power steering fluid half through the engine bay, which could wear out rubber on other parts and seals and hoses. So it could snowball into big issues. It could. So it is quite stressful.
It's annoying when you get a part from a company that fails and they're like, oh, you know, just clean it up and, you know, she'll be right. Swap it over, and, you know, they're not really. It's not that they're a bit lax about it, but they're not really even considering how difficult it is to actually clean it up when you're not at home with all your normal stuff.
No point cleaning it up when the next drive you go for 20 kilometres sprays oil back onto everything again. So, and where are you going to clean it up when you're in the outback? You know, you need lots of water. You need somewhere where when you clean it, it's not going to contaminate the environment. So, you know, no, they don't give a stuff. All right, everyone, that's another week done. Thanks for watching. Hope you subscribe and follow. And I hope you like, give us a thumbs up. Where are we off to next week?
Alice Springs to fix the car.
And then south from there, we're going to go, what's the spot you want to go see?
Rainbow Valley.
Rainbow Valley.
The Sandstone Cliffs.
Chambers Pillar, Lambert Centre of Australia, and then we'll cross the border into South Australia. Fingers crossed everything goes well. Yep. And the car doesn't fall apart when I'm pulling it apart.
Yeah, and if you haven't been to the West McDonnell Ranges, it has been such a beautiful week travelling around up here, so make sure that you get up here. Yeah, it's been fabulous. It's when you think the Northern Territory, like I was saying earlier, you think of flat, dry deserts. It's beautiful, especially this time of year. We're in April. It's fantastic. All right, guys, we better keep rolling. Get back to camp and make some dinner.
Yep. Don't forget to like and subscribe down there.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Make sure you follow the adventure.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.